Welcome to 5.4.3.2 Packet Tracer Activity for examining NAT on the multifunction device. There's several steps in this activity. We're going to examine the GUI for the NAT. We're going to set up 4 PCs. And we're going to examine the traffic. First step is we're going to open up our Linksys device and we're going to look into our GUI. And we're going to scroll over to get to our status. And from our status you can verify the default gateway, the internet IP address, the leases. Underneath our regular LAN configuration you can come down and verify your DHCP, your starting IP, and your range. Alright, step 2. We're going to examine the internal configuration as well. Now we're going to move to step 3 and connect 4 PCs to the Linksys device. So we have our generic, so we'll go, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to connect these with a copper straight through cable. So look, PC 0, port 1, PC 1 fast Ethernet to port 2, PC 2 fast Ethernet to port 3, and PC 3 fast Ethernet to port 4. Now we're going to log into each one of these machines and enable DHCP. So fast Ethernet, DHCP, and we'll just follow that for each one. Enable that to PC2, fast Ethernet. So you can see these are lighting up, which means they're obtaining IPs and getting connectivity. DHCP. Now all of them have been connected, and we'll just grab one of them and do an IP config all. Going into the command prompt. And there we have all of our IP addresses. Now the next step, we're going to view a NAT translation across the Linksys. And at any time, feel free to click the PDF link at the bottom of your screen and pull up these instructions. So we're going to change from real-time mode to simulation mode. We're going to edit our filters and clear them all. The only two we want showing is HTTP and TCP. So now we have them showing. We're going to kind of pull this down and out of the way for a moment, and we're going to select our complex PDU. We'll just select one of our workstations. From here we're going to create our complex PDU, change our application to HTTP. Our destination server, will select our server. Our source port, we're going to change that to 1000, and our periodic interval, we'll change that to 120 seconds. Then we're going to go ahead and select create PDU. Now that that PDU has been created, we're going to go ahead and run our packet until we get a timeout, or until we get a buffer full window appears. After we receive the buffer windows, or the buffer window, we'll go into step 5, which is viewing the header information of the packets that traveled across the network. So far in this tutorial, we've examined the Linksys internal configuration and the external configuration. We've connected 4 PCs to the Linksys device and enabled DHCP. Now we're viewing the NAT translation across the Linksys device, and once that's complete, we'll view the header information. And there's our buffer full. So to view our header information, we're going to scroll up here to our third line. We'll double click that, which puts the envelope there. We'll open up that envelope to get the packet information. We'll open up our inbound PDU to gather the information. Notice the SRC IP is 192.168 1.100 on the inbound, and the outbound, if you notice, is 209.165 200 227. That concludes my packet tracer video tutorial on section 5.4.3.2. Go ahead and check my results, and this activity is complete. Please feel free to review this activity at any point and watch any of my other 10 video tutorials on packet tracer. Thank you.